unscripted, eh?
Yeah, sometimes. Let me just actually put it on flight mode. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, awesome. Are we good, sir?
Yep, we're good to go. Go.
1 and 3, eh?
Yes, 1 and 2.
Yeah, because last time, remember what happened in the episode. Alright. Are you good? Can I go?
Yeah, let's go, 100%.
All right. You know, different shows have got a way of introducing the episode. We don't have that. We don't have a format of today. This is how we're going to introduce the new episode. No, we don't roll like that. We roll with the punches. Welcome to another exciting episode of the AMATYMA series, where I get to have conversations with different men who are single, married, divorced, or widowed. And today, I'm particularly excited because this brother that I'm about to have a conversation with is literally a brother to me, someone I've known over the years. We met in the industry and we've been friends ever since. And I think what I appreciate the most about him is the fact that we've got a very honest relationship. You know, we tell each other off. We don't spare to tell each other how we feel about situations. And I think that's what it's about. It's really about driving honest conversations with different men. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eric MACHERU. What up, my brother?
Thank you, man. Thank you. Wow.
I think it's a money.
Easy, my brother. Yeah. Eventually, finally. Yeah.
I've been trying to get this brother onto the show, but you know, these sought after, talented people are not easy to get in touch with. But you're finally here. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you, my brother.
I don't have to tell you what AMATYMA is about because you are a part of the movement.
Yeah.
You've been a part of the movement since I started it. You've been supporting me through the journey. You support my events. You come through to speak as a man. But for those who don't know who you are, Kimang Eric MACHERU.
Eric MACHERU is just a petty guy from Seshego, from the Limpopo village there, and just come from Seshego. Loves his own space, you know, just loves his family, chills, loves the arts, the creative arts, and man, you know, all around happy guy, I guess.
Are you a dad?
Yeah.
So why don't you mention that? You know, this is AMATYMA.
You know what I mean? Out of all things, that's the thing you should say.
That should be the first one.
That should be the first one. You know, I'm a dad, man. I'm a father to a beautiful, naughty kid.
Is it a boy?
Yeah, it's a boy.
How old is he?
4 turning 5.
4 turning 5.
Yeah.
What's his name?
King Marvin MACHERU.
King Marvin MACHERU. Shout out to the king himself. We're raising kings, and this is what it's about, you know. So it was Seshego.
Seshego. Zone 4.
So you are the pride and joy of Limpopo, and I've seen, you know, a lot of people from Limpopo are very proud of where they're from, and I think that's a lesson to a lot of us. You know, you guys move as a pack, and you come to Joburg and you never lose contact with each other. I've seen it. Rona, once we are on your own. Once you're kokasi, we don't have that camaraderie from Kokas, you know, that you guys have. And I've seen how you guys are always, you know, giving props to where you're from, Limpopo. So shout out to you for that. What kind of dad are you?
Let me think about that, because I mean, to be honest, one thing I've told myself was to roll with the punches, is to say and just take it day by day.
Right.
You know, learn as much as I have to teach him stuff, I have to learn as well. You know, how to go about. You know, I mean, something like AMATYMA series, you get to connect with people that can give you advices on certain things. You know what I mean? So I obviously take the bits that I've learned from my elders, whether it's my late dad, my uncles, you know, big brothers, friends, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I genuinely just do day by day things.
Right.
And I'm enjoying the process, you know. So to have an exact answer of what type of dad I am, it's a bit hard for me.
Because you're discovering.
Because I'm discovering so many things every day. So I don't wanna. Not that I don't want to, I really can't put my finger on it.
Okay, let me ask you directly. Are you strict?
I think so.
I think so. Where do you take that from?
I don't know, actually, because I mean, my dad was a bit strict, but he had little loopholes, and I think we all do as fathers. Somewhere where our kids know which buttons to press, they can go
get away with that.
So I want to be strict. I really think I make conscious decisions to say, no one trailer.
Yeah,
I need
ke
to
tlo- ke
put
tlo
my
mo
foot down and then
discipline.
but also now, you know, I have a girl where the mom is literally just so soft and so
Right.
easy on him. He gets away with everything with his mom. So
Right.
it's a bit of a. Even though I get strict and I put my foot down on this,
Right.
he's just gonna go to the mom and get it.
Ah.
So it's like you see.
So offer him, but he knows
So
how
it's
to.
yeah,
Right.
but yeah, I'm easy with him. He's not really. He hasn't given me much to be mad
He's still
about.
young.
Yeah,
He's still young. I mean, 4, turning 5.
Yeah, so he's still cool.
Yeah.
He's not that.
It's
He's
coming,
not that
Papa.
naughty.
It's
But
coming.
yeah.
It's coming, Papa. The
Yeah,
problem
yeah.
child in him
Problem child is coming out.
coming.
Yeah.
So you say you lost your dad. How old were you when you lost your dad?
I was. That was 2017.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
what we're talking 7 years ago.
7 years ago, yeah.
And how was that? How was it to lose a dad?
Yeah, that was tough, man.
Yeah.
And also, I think what made it more of an emotional roller coaster,
Yeah.
an emotional, just was that it was cancer. So he's been dying for like 2-3 years in front of us.
Sure. But you guys knew? Did he?
Yeah.
Because
So-
a lot of people don't say until
Yeah.
it's late.
So going with him through this disease,
Yeah.
while this disease is eating him up,
Sure.
we were there. So we,
So you
I
watched
think in a
him-
way we had time to cry during
Yeah.
that time. We were crying,
And
we were
accept.
happy, and accept in
Yeah.
a way. So when he eventually passed on, I don't know, man. I think it was a point. It was a thin line. There was a line between.
Yeah, it was
You
bittersweet.
can rest, or
Yeah.
we miss you, we need you back. So it
Yeah.
was very bittersweet. It was
Sure.
a thin line between, because I mean when cancer is eating up somebody, especially that you live with,
Yeah,
you see him,
you can
see
see
them
them
every day.
every day.
You see them every day,
Getting worse.
deteriorating, getting worse
Sure.
every day. So it's quite painful,
I
and you
can
can see
imagine.
their pain because
Yeah.
they're in pain,
And they're trying to hide it
they're
as
trying
well.
to hide it as
Because guilt
well.
time at the end of the day.
Yeah, so yeah, man. Hey, cancer is something else.
Sure.
Because I got to experience it firsthand like that with my
your dad.
dad. So yeah, no, I don't wish that on anyone.
I can imagine.
crazy.
Condolences, bro. Man,
Yeah.
I can only imagine the emotional roller coaster that you went through. How was your relationship with your dad?
Awesome, man. I
Yeah.
had a beautiful relationship with my pops. Yeah, yeah. So he, my dad was was a weird little situation because he's someone that is so busy,
Yeah.
but he tries to, I don't know, man, like I don't know, what do you call that thing? That's when someone is like fathering you from here, but
From a
yeah,
distance.
yeah, like
Yeah.
because every time he was so busy, but he'll try and make time to maybe come to
Right.
my soccer matches and stuff, my football games and stuff.
Yeah.
And so when he gets home, he usually gets home, takes off his shoes, blah, 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 eats, baths, sleeps, or like
Sure.
back to work or something like
Sure.
that.
So you never got to really spend time with
So,
you
but
guys.
he'll try and make time because weekends he had sports things going on. There was matches wherever. There was,
Yeah. Would he come to those?
Yeah. No, but he was also in sports. So
Oh, so he
would be
was in
going,
sports,
Yeah,
okay.
so he'd be going to maybe matches somewhere else or
Yeah.
provincial games or all of those things. So, but I mean, we had a good relationship, and we kind of liked and loved the same things, similar
Right.
things. So I
Made
would
it
never,
easier
yeah,
for
it
the
made it easier for the
relationship,
relationship because
Yeah.
I loved sports and I
Yeah.
would watch tennis with him. I'd
Right.
watch football. I'd watch
So there was that
cricket,
connection that
and you know what I
you
mean,
guys
yeah.
had over that.
Yeah, so
Sure.
it was quite cool. It was quite cool.
What
Brilliant, man.
what is the one thing that you'd like to say to him that you never got a chance to say when you were still alive, or absolutely anything?
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. I would like to have like a full-on conversation with him, man.
Sure.
Like I wouldn't mind a full, like a whole day conversation with him.
Sure. About what? What do you want to talk to him about?
I think about growing up and just
Adulting.
just adulting. Yeah, just adulting. I'd really like to have a conversation with him regarding adulting, man.
Yeah.
And like a lot of things, because also my dad was a type of guy that he didn't want us to, I don't know if I'm saying it right,
Yeah.
but he didn't want us having access to certain things until you were like 16
At a particular age.
Yeah.
Right.
So
So it's protecting you from certain things.
yeah, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, from his side or from his view.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
okay,
mean? Because
okay.
I mean, it's like one of those things where we'd be kukasi and then maybe my friends around the block or maybe because they're the same age group and
Yeah.
all that, the jaga, maybe they're learning how to drive a 40.
Okay, and
My
he's
dad
like,
would
no,
be like, nah,
Emachanya.
I wait until
Atamaika moya.
yeah, wait
Yeah.
until 80. I'm like, but you just teach me only. I don't
Yeah.
need to drive.
My friends are already doing it.
Yeah, just teach me. Maybe let me round the block.
Yeah.
You know, he'd be like, nope. So those type of things,
Right.
you know. So I'm trying to, because I would with King, I'll probably be like, I mean, you are 14, let's
Yeah.
start driving.
Yeah, but that's you.
Yeah, that's me.
Right.
So I'll
Right.
try
And
to
we have
pick,
to respect that that was him.
yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
So I'll try to pick certain mindsets and
Yeah,
why those certain choices. You know?
right.
So, because yeah, I did a lot of things. I got access to a lot of things when I was like 17, 18,
Right.
16.
Do you
Yeah.
think in retrospect, when you think about it, when you reflect on it, do you think he was just looking out for you and protecting you from worldly things?
Yes, I believe that.
Yeah.
I really believe that. And also because, maybe I'm a late bloomer, I guess, but because I literally, when I got to see things in the world, it was because of, I was traveling because of football.
Your work, yeah.
And at work.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, it all came later. And
Sure.
then it gets to a point where it's just a rush.
Now you're playing catch up.
Now you can play
Yeah,
catch up.
I see what
So
you
it's a
mean.
rush now, and that could either be good or bad.
Or bad. Yeah, it could go.
It could go either way.
Because you could get into that space.
Yeah.
So I like what you're saying. So the other day, my daughter turned 12, right? And I was teaching her how to drive, right?
Yeah.
As her gift.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, some were like, oh, very cute, and some would say to me, but no, she's not allowed to drive at that age. It's not legal. And I said to them, well, if there's an emergency and there's just the two of us, at least I know my daughter will be able to get me somewhere. If there had to be an emergency and there's just two of us, she'll know what to do because I've taught her. So I agree with what you're saying. There's a pro and con to it. That he might have taught you too late for you to be able to adjust, especially if moving from Limpopo to Joburg, because
Yeah.
here everything is fast.
Yeah.
How are you going to raise your son now? Are you going to be more patient than your dad, or are you going to be a little bit faster than your dad in introducing him to what's out there?
I really, really, really do not have a set plan
Yeah.
in mind, but all I know is that I know I'm gonna just give my best, you know.
Yeah.
But I just wanna, because the thing is with nowadays is that they're growing up and living in a weird time. Completely. So there's only so much you can do at home.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the world that they're living in outside of the house, outside
Sure.
of your room,
The walls.
the walls of
They
the,
spend most time in the school.
you know, most
Yeah.
time at school,
Yeah.
devices,
Sure.
so
Friends. Yeah.
So it's I think the best thing that I'm planning on doing is literally just creating a formidable foundation at home,
Sure.
so that outside he's not easy to crack.
Aha.
You know,
When you're not around.
when I'm not
especially,
around,
yeah.
you know, so that he can, when he needs friends, he can just know, right, this is not for me.
Yeah. Tama said
Yeah.
I must
I know.
always be aware of such.
Of such and such and
Like
such.
that.
You know what I
I
mean?
like
So I
that.
think that's the best that I can do. Just make sure at home we're strong,
Yeah.
and then outside things can just discover easy home infiltrate.
I like that
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, the strength of our country depends on the family unit.
Definitely.
If people understood that concept, that if your family unit understands the values of integrity, respect for other people, the ability to share with others,
Yeah.
break bread with others, you take it from your household, you take it onto your street that you live in, the neighbors you live in. Because if you are able to cohabit, you are able to live like Astrat.
That's true.
From there it goes to the city or Kasi that you live in. And I think that's one thing that we need to promote, because a lot of people don't understand the importance of the family unit. It's probably the backbone of our country. Because how you run your family is how you also run your business. That's true. If you run your family with disrespect and not respecting other people's things, you're gonna do that. And that's the unfortunate reality of life. What keeps you up at night, Eric? You are in an industry that's very fickle.
Yeah.
You are in an industry that's very unpredictable. You are a hot actor today, and tomorrow you are being cancelled because you did something or you were involved in something. What keeps you up at night, and how do you make sure you stay relevant in the space that you operate in?
I mean, you know how you really just always want to do the best that you can. You know? And especially for people around you. You know, your family, you know, close people that you have around, friends, can be, and society, you know. So I just always want to see my son happy, my girl happy, my family, my mom, my brothers, you know, sisters and nephews and cousins. So I get a bit down or maybe sleepless at times when something's not going right and I know I can do better about it. So I just stay up and I try to figure out what to do the next day so that this situation can be better.
Right.
Whether it's financially, spiritually, it can be anything, to be honest. But so those are the things that keep me up at night, you know, just knowing that I don't know, maybe my son might not have light or electricity tomorrow, or maybe something to eat or clothes on his back. So that's something that's always, it bothers me when if I see that this is about to happen, or maybe it's not, I need to nip it in the bud
before it becomes a problem.
Yeah, and also I guess just being a black man in society is also
tough.
It's tough. A situation.
There's already a spotlight on us.
Yeah, it's already a tough one already. So that's also like, you know, trying to change those stereotypes and those societal norms. But just making sure family is good. I think that's what I always try to strive for.
So you are a public figure. And there's a lot of public scrutiny that comes with being a public figure. How do you deal with situations where you are going through a bad patch in your life and you're out there at a restaurant and you're having a meal by yourself, you're just trying to recollect your thoughts, and fans just expect you to take pictures, they expect you to take videos, they expect you to be there. How do you deal with such situations? Because a lot of public figures fall short when it comes to that, because they either overreact and they have a public outburst. How do you keep sane in those situations? What do you do when you're faced with that? Because I'm sure you get it often.
Yeah. So now if I feel like I'm not okay or not, not fine, I don't go out.
Sure.
You
shouldn't be out in the first place.
Yeah,
right?
I just stay at home.
Collect yourself.
Yeah, I stay at home and collect. I would avoid going out.
Yeah.
You know, but another thing, because this is life again. Let's say maybe you're at work or you are wherever.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that you get
sad news
at that point.
Yeah.
Now you still have to go across.
You need to
go home.
Or you still have two more scenes.
Or you still need to go to the mall and buy something for the family or whatever reason. So that can happen.
Yeah.
So that's another story altogether. But if I know that I'm not okay, I'm not going out. I'm gonna just chill at home.
It's better.
Yeah.
You protect yourself.
Because I don't want to be in that situation. I try to avoid that. The exact example that you gave.
Sure.
Because it's man. Because we do try to smile, but you know, the one thing when it comes to those type of things, situations that I don't like it. I really don't like it. It's when I'm with family, especially my son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want him to see that side of you?
No, I don't. I just don't ask me for pics, man. When I'm with my son, you know.
But people don't know. It's not like you've got a disclaimer that's written. Don't ask for pictures. I'm with my son.
Yeah, no, I know. But you know what I mean. So I wish it was there somewhere.
A billboard.
Yeah, but you know, cause no, but and then the thing is, when someone approaches you, I try to explain to them like, you can create.
Sometimes explain
because I'm like, I'm with my son. Can we not?
Not now.
Not now, you know.
And they want the picture with your son, Baba.
Especially the females, right? Yeah, some are like, the
perfect family
with your son. I'm like, nah.
He's not out for public.
He's not here for that.
Display.
You know? So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky. I think that one, Leona in a plan, you just deal with it at that moment. And the biggest thing about that is the approach.
Yeah.
That's my biggest thing. How you approach, it's how
Manner of approach.
it's how this thing will go.
Yo.
Yeah, if you come don't be what you I'm like, you see.
Yeah, we're entitled.
Yeah.
There's a lot of entitlement that comes with
can
that,
you
right?
just greet?
Yeah.
Let me greet you and then
Or like grand training,
yeah,
and
then
then
let's
we
talk.
move on.
Yeah, you know, not this thing, for
I'm entitled, yeah. I'm a fan, I can watch.
Yeah, but so it's
you are where you are because I'm watching your shows.
You know what I mean? Those things.
You need
yeah,
me.
You need me. Like.
Tell me,
tell me the approach, man. Yeah.
Tell me something. In the space that you work in, lots of pressure. Have you ever gone through depression?
I have a lot of anxiety.
Sonalin.
I have a lot of anxiety.
Yeah.
So maybe borderline depression.
Yeah. Because anxiety can turn into
depression.
depression.
So I have a lot of that, but depression, I don't think so. Because I mean, when I read or what I read and see about depression is quite hectic.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
it's quite deep.
I don't think have I.
Or maybe let me ask you.
Yeah, actually, maybe I.
You just didn't know that. It
Yeah,
was
maybe I wasn't diagnosed.
Yeah, but you went through those feelings.
Like, yeah.
Did you feel suicidal at any point?
Yeah.
Because that's what I wanted to get to. Have you ever had any suicidal thoughts, and how did you overcome those thoughts?
I did, but the thing is, I never acted on them.
Right.
But I had serious thoughts.
To take your own life.
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely, I've had that. I've had
serious. And what stopped you? What's that one thing? Did you think about your son? Did you think about your family? Did you think about your work?
Before my son.
Or it was before your son?
Yeah, it
Okay.
was before my son.
Okay.
I don't know. I just thought. Yeah, man. I think I need to just be blessed with a strong heart and strong mind.
Yeah.
To overcome certain things, because I think I was sitting one day and we went out, Jen's friends went out, and I came back in the AMs to my place and I was chilling. Had a good night.
Yeah.
Actually, had a good weekend, good night. Got to my place and I was chilling there, and reality of what's happening in my life, and I'm alone.
Yeah.
What's really happening in my life started just flooding in.
Sure.
So I was just like, what am I doing? What are we doing? You know, and it was a lot, man. It was a lot, and I had these thoughts. I was like, you know what? Yeah, no, I need to do something. I need to research.
Yeah.
Because also the thing with suicidal thoughts is that now you need to start thinking of how am I gonna do this?
How? and the noise is gone. Actually, you were out, you're having a good time, drinking. Now it's you and the walls.
Now you're thinking which method am I using? Which one do I? Because now the fear now starts coming out already.
How?
Yeah, which one is less painful? Which one is, should I overdose? Should I
hang
alcohol
myself?
poisoning? Should I hang myself? Should I get a gun? Should I slit?
Drive over
should I
bridge?
should I go get pills, go clicks? Like, now you're thinking of ways. So as I'm sitting there thinking of ways, and I'm like, hey, no man, this one is
too tough, too painful.
This came.
And what if you survive?
What if so now? And I'm thinking, man, and then I just first start crying.
Yeah.
I was crying. I cried for like probably I don't know, an hour or two.
All by yourself?
By myself. And then next day, called some people, come through and check me, and they came through and they checked me. They're just like,
Sure.
"Dude, are you okay?" Called them in the AMs, they pulled through, and thanks to them, so they pulled through. They're just like, "Yo, what's up?" I was like, "I know
You're a
I
mess.
was about to go down." So they're like,
You're a mess.
So good. So yeah, man, I chilled, prayed about it. Yeah,
Got over it.
Yeah, go over it. But the anxiety is still there. Here and there, certain moments just trigger.
Yeah, and they come from nowhere.
Yeah, from
it's
nowhere.
unexpectedly. So you are happy now. Then 2 minutes later, you're sad, and you're like, what's going on? There was a time on your social media that when you were posting a lot of people, I was also posted, and a lot of people were saying, "Are you okay? What's wrong? Are you suicidal? Why are you? Do you remember the time when you were posting a lot of people? What was going on there?
I think it was a matter of just appreciating time and space and like people that are around you.
Yeah.
You're
just showing love.
Yeah, showing love. So and it came from. I remember I had lunch with Mama Harriet.
Yeah.
So and then every time I'm with her now,
Kimang Mama Harriet.
Meiki Mabuti.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
So we had a lunch and then she was just talking and sometimes I just go
zone out
and I'm just looking at her talking but I can't hear her.
Yeah.
And with certain people and just with people in my life, even you sometimes when you talk too much, I'm just now and I just like I'm not listening. I'll just look at it. But yeah, so it was just that. It was just showing love, man.
Yeah.
Nothing was going wrong in my life. It was quite a good time. And
I remember, and I didn't ask you this because I saw her.
Yeah, it was.
You're just showing love
to
it was just
to
showing
the
people.
love to people.
Yeah.
It was just there was nothing to it.
I think people because we don't show enough love. When you start doing that, people think you're suicidal, people think something is wrong, and I think we need to spread more love and kindness out there. And I can't believe the time is gone. Can you imagine?
Wow.
We are, and I had so much. So you have to come back.
Yeah, definitely.
And I just want to thank you for your time and thank you for sharing your story and your journey. It's not easy to come here and not know what you're gonna talk about and not know what Tati's gonna ask you. I throw curveballs to my guests purely because I want us to have that honest and authentic conversation about who we are. There's a lot of young men who look up to us, and it's in the conversations that we have that they can draw inspiration from and say, man, MACHERU Mana are great. MACHERU Mana are making time to talk about things that we never thought are possible. There's a young boy out there who's thinking of committing suicide, and now that they're going to watch you and this episode, they're going to go, no, it's not worth it. Look at him now. Look at how you've turned out. And you're one of the most respected and talented creatives in the space. And I never like to box people and call you an actor. You're a creative because you can produce, you can direct, you can write shows. So I want to wish you all the best in your journey. But before I let you go, what is the one wish you have for your son? No. King. Yeah, one wish. If there's one wish that you had for your son, what would that be? Anything.
Just want to give him the confidence to do whatever he wants. See anything that he sees in his mind. I just want to give him the belief and confidence to do it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that because that'll keep him where he belongs. Otaka, thank you so much for your time. Sibonge sivale sithi danko.